Stay To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get to the campaigns of Ripper's Rumblers. And last time, oh boy, did Ripper take one heck of a hit. His Centurion once again is, well, 2/3 of a Centurion. He lost his entire torso and arm, and the Artemis ammo that was inside of it. That's going to be a little bit difficult to replace. So his Centurion's out of the fight for a little while. We also got a mission in for the B team where they executed it flawlessly, basically showing up the A team on how it's actually supposed to be done. And so the A team really would like to get something going in order to show up the B team and demonstrate why they are the A team. Now, the Hatchetman is currently offline for a little bit, but we're about to drop into a hot landing. Satellite surveillance photos shows a heavy lance is inserted into the planet's surface by a Davian dropship. Currently, we believe they're securing the LZ, preparing for whatever operations they have planned. Before they finish securing the area, we need to interrupt them. They're heavily armed, so expect strong resistance. This will be a 2.5 skull mission, 265,500 Seabills, but more importantly, 3 of 13 priority salvage, which is exactly what we want, because stealing things from the Davians is always fun. So let's drop in here and get this party started. Now, we have two mechs that are a little bit different from normal. See, the Hatchetman is currently under repairs after it took an absolute pounding, and it somehow did not get through its armor. It was amazing. And so we're not able to field it. So today, Hammer is rocking the Commando, a little tiny swift mech that deals a pretty decent amount of damage. Not as much as the Hatchetman, but it should hopefully do fairly decently. It's got a void shield system, or a void system, in order to make it stealthy and almost impossible if not difficult to hit. Ripper is currently running the ROM, so he's going to use the brand new Silver Bullet Gauss instead of having his LBX. He's going to have to get a little bit better of a shot in this case. Of course, Whisper is in his brand new MRM Shadowhawk, and Exodus is in the Beamer Shadowhawk. So let us prepare and get on a rollin'. So we're going to sprint on into combat. Got to get through quite a bit of terrain, which is, well, not terrain, but water, which is a bit unfortunate. But we should be able to do it. By the way, we did manage to figure out how to activate the mask system. You control-click, move, and then it gives you an opportunity to activate this. So that's a thing. It's very helpfully placed in the description of description of the piece of equipment anyway. So it was just my fault for not checking on it. But yeah, relatively intuitive system when you stop to think about it. So let's get this Shadowhawk underway. We want to get everybody a-rolling, although probably should keep this Shadowhawk in the water just because it is a cooker. Witness a Shadowhawk, not quite as much, but we're all in should be good enough right here. Also got to get through the forest in this area, or the jungle, I suppose. So nothing on targets as of yet. We are going to be fighting our way uphill, which is a tad unfortunate. We don't want to be going uphill. We want to be going, well, downhill, if at all possible. That way we can shoot into the enemy. Hey, we got sensor targets, we got a Pegasus, and we've got a Hunter light support tank. Neither of them are particularly impressive, if I'm completely honest. We're going to reserve Master Tactician, able to support himself on that one. Keep the ROM moving forward. It does have a Silver Bullet Gauss on board, which it's not an LBX Gauss anymore. It shoots a single projectile and has an opportunity to explode because it's pirate. So we keep everybody moving forward. I would like to honestly just run up and axe somebody, but I'm not quite sure that's going to be a thing. I don't want to go through that. I really don't want to go through that. So let's do this. Zoom! Hello! Surprise! Do I see anybody else, by the way? Our sensors have located a spider and a fire starter. That's fascinating. Okay, open fire. So, managed him with the laser, and I'm not sure about the tag, because I think I need to remove the speed mod. I think it may just be a little bit too much speed for me. You have unidentified guns, you have less, but you're a Pegasus, and we kind of know what you're all about. So we're going to zip around to here, and hopefully avoid any sort of major damage. Hey, looks like the reinforcements arrived. Stop, please. Thank you. So 123 damage times 2 is 246. It's rather fun. He can kill pretty much any vehicle that he wants to, although not all of them. There are some, I believe, with 250 armor. We know that the reinforcements have arrived, and they've arrived from way up there, so my back is currently towards them, which is less than ideal. Shadowhawk, the Beaming Hawk, is going to be running on forward. We got to come up with a name to distinguish the MRM Hawk versus the VSPL Hawk, because saying the MRM Hawk and the VSPL Hawk is just way too easy to trip over yourself on that one. So we got to come up with something fun, like ROM, which, by the way, I was recently reminded that ROM is also the name of the Special Forces of Comstar, you know, the phone company, which I found to be incredibly hilarious for quite some time, actually. So the fact that we have a Centurion named that is just beautiful. It was originally named for Space Knight Rom, which is a Marvel comic. So, that was a rather amusing coincidence. We are getting a sensor lock coming down, which is very unfortunate, and a fire starter just leaping across tall buildings in a single bound, able to get good, solid hits on us because some jerk over here was using sensor lock way outside of his range. So, it's a little bit of a rough hit right there, damaging the vibro shiv quite badly. And the spider also bouncing all over the place. Shooting from out of cover, or not really? And the Pegasus also blasting away. Why is our camera so high? I'm not a fan of this. We'll look back, isometric, please. And we got rear attacks coming in, long-range missiles from all over the place, nothing able to actually connect onto the commando, so that's working somewhat in our favor. Alrighty, back to us, thank you. Thank you, can I please have my camera back? Thank you. Ooh, somebody started one heck of a fire, probably accidentally, but I'm not gonna complain. Little pop around back here, say hello. Ooh, you ran through something, didn't you? If I came over here, I would be under fire, and I would also be taking 30-something% chance to hit. That's not good. Go over here. See if he can't get a little shiv in the back. It's only a 61. Oh, but he hit anyway and managed to take out his leg in its entirety. He's got a pretty interesting loadout. Fire starter 9H, but we shouldn't have too much trouble, hopefully, of knocking him down. Got a hunt. Seriously? This is what we're getting? I was expecting 2.5 skulls, I was expecting heavy mechs, I was expecting cool things to salvage, but all I'm seeing is a Winston tank, a missile carrier, great, and a Hunter light support tank. Well, this is incredibly disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's just line up and murder everybody, I suppose. I got a shot on you, but I really don't want to take it because I want to take shots on you. In order to do that, I've got to basically get around this corner, which I can without too much trouble. MRM to kill the tank might be the way to go. Yeah, because we may as well try and salvage something from this. Try and blast open his leg. Or, you know, you could kill him almost, nearly. Bail out, man. You're about to die. You're gonna die very shortly. I was hoping to take out his other leg, but no, apparently the CT is the place to be. Gotta get improved called shot. I thought he had improved called shot. Maybe not. We're currently saving up his skill points to try and get all the way up to Warlord. We are like just 100 or even less than 100 points away from being able to get that. And once we pick that up, that'll be so much fun because it was hilariously good when Starburst campaign was able to get that. Alright, he's still bouncing around. It's nothing too dangerous yet. I can deal 100 damage if I punch you in the back. That will not kill you. From the front, it might, though, ironically enough. If I try to hit you, it would not be a very good day. So, how about if I just aimed at you? I have a lot of weapons, including an improved MRM. There's a chance. Rock and roll. By chance, I mean this is not going to happen, is it? No, we've managed to damage every part of this mech except the back. I'm not quite sure how that one happened. So we've got the entire tank brigade showing up, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I missed something in there. I didn't think that I had, but it's entirely possible. Comes back to Exodus. Exodus, follow him. And you'll be in the water, so that'll be great. And he's not moving all that quickly, which is also great. If I go to full power, it goes to 61. 29 goes to 25. You know what? Just VSPL times 3. Blast him from the back. Let's see if we can't get a couple of penetrating hits on this one, although I doubt it. Oh, no, we got it. Okay, barely. Whew. So that one worked out. So we took out that tank, and now we got to take out the spider, and then... Oh, yeah, the fire starter on the ground. I forgot about you. He's about to stand up and do something, isn't he? Got lots of missiles incoming for the Centurion, but the range isn't very good, and so they weren't able to get any good hits. Luckily for us, he managed to hit the open terrain instead of the forest, which he lit the heck on fire. Okay, that is a missile carrier. By missile carrier, I mean that's a Thunderbolt carrier, which is much more terrifying, because he's basically lobbing AC-5s or maybe even AC-10s at us from beyond visual range. An unfun prospect. Okay, some fire going down. One hit from the Flamer, not too terrible. Because he had been knocked down, he had a massive debuff to be able to hit people. Hi, I'd like to, well, shiv this guy, so we'll come around to his back. It's an 87% chance. Please do it. You've got a little cutlass. Go for it. Oh, yeah, that's not a spider anymore. That's, yeah, good job. What a blink. Blink it away with the tag. Always got to throw that in just for a little bit of funness. And Ripper's up, so Ripper should have basically no trouble killing this guy if he really wants to, and, well... It's a Firestarter 9H. It's kind of boring, if I'm completely honest. Take aim. Hi. I don't need the chaff rocket launcher anymore. And I probably don't need the silver bullet. Well, actually, it's a good shot. Fire. Yeah, there goes that mech. Cored him out and tore him apart. We're getting none of that fire starter, which is a tad unfortunate, I suppose, in some most. That is... Whew, that's a lot of black smoke. So that is... how do we want to engage this? One of you is the Thunderbolt carrier. I'm guessing it's you. What are you? We've got a Hunter Light Support Tank and the Zephyr. Honestly, we should probably engage from this direction. We'll come around the corner. Maybe we can just go at him from multiple... I could actually shoot him from here. I'd probably get killed if I tried that. But I could do it. Run up over here. He is sort of running as a side scout maneuver. Sort of spread them out a little bit. I know that also causes us to spread out a bit, but it should be okay. Exodus. Let's get underway. Is there fire here? There is burned fire. This is an ecological... This is an ecological disaster. Shame on you. Reduces movement and stability. Okay, I think there's plenty of forest where that came from. So we're going to bring the Shadowhawks together on this side. The Twin 55s. The Shadowhawks are the heaviest mechs that we currently have, and they're fairly quick. The Shadowhawks are fairly decent mechs. I'm just not the biggest fan of them, purely because I'm not the biggest fan of Shadowhawks. So, alright, this is how far we can get on a current sprint. Right there. Let's find out what happens when we turn the mask on. Oh ho 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 ho. Look at such speed. Such speed is to be considered absurd. And it is. I'd like to get there without walking through the, you know, the death cloud. Is there a way I can control click? No. Can I generate waypoints? I thought there was. It's not super important. We'll run out. Don't go through the bad stuff. That's all I'm trying to do. Just trying to save myself. You know, we'll come up here. We'll position ourselves for a future maneuver. So using his mask, he's able to just dive way on over here. Say hello. You may as well open fire. Ooh, managed to tag him. That'll help out. We have no indirect fire, but we can do it. And he's backing off. Lobbing. Okay, so the Zephyr is the one who's been spitting all kinds of missiles, which doesn't look like he managed to set the forest on fire, although... Wait, no, what? What are you then? Oh, you're the Hunter. You're the Zephyr, who I'm standing pretty much on top of. Let's keep going forward. We're going to sprint. We wish to keep going. Hey, there. I was wondering about that. Lock him down because he can't hit anything. Witness. We've got to get a shot on whoever's packing all the Thunderbolts. It's probably not you, but it might be, so fire everything. So blasting him with the MRMs. The MRMs with the plus advanced damage is just wonderful. He was able to shoot down some of them, but it wasn't too much. Oh, it's the Zephyr who's being a jerk and laying down sensor locks. Alright, sprint, let's get underway. We got quite the distance to travel and only so much time to do it in. 27 versus a 24. May as well shoot the 27, if I'm completely honest. So you can't remove him from the... Oh, we hit him? Oh, and then we hit him with the blinding shaft. That's great. And there's the missile carrier. He's only got 2 missiles. Oh, thank God. I was a little bit worried about how many he would actually be carting, but no, it's only 2. The Winston moving up. Oh, jeez, we got hit by light PPC, or was it a plasma rifle? Because it only did 30 damage. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Do you have this... Oh, no. I right-clicked. That shouldn't cause it. Well, Hammer's gonna die. Well, he's not, but it's frustrating because he was about to walk up and stomp the Zephyr. Hi, Winston. Go away, please. Just all the little laser lights. I don't think I'm actually gonna kill him. I think his armor is rather ridiculous. Okay, walk right up here and say hello. We are being jammed by ECM, but I don't care at the moment because I gotta remove this first. Hi, I've got a lot of missiles and you don't have that much armor. Okay, maybe that was a little bit excessive. Thunderbolt 20s. That would have hurt if they had hit. I would definitely not be a happy camper if that one had happened. Sprint forward. Can I get the... Yeah, I can. 21s versus something or other. We gotta get through the Spore Cloud, which is unfortunate. 35, take that shot. Ooh, managed to miss that. Did hit him with a blinding shaft. That's wonderful. So both of these things are now currently reduced. I'm very irritated that right click actually managed to make it so the commando couldn't do his thing. Okay, getting blasted by the Zephyr. We've been narked, tagged, and detected. So we need to kill him if I can see him. We can. Okay, lovely. Right around to his back. We got it. Surprise! Good. Alright, so that's all their fire support vehicles. They're down to just their mainliners, which is nothing too terrible at the moment. Managed to ping him with the tag right there. Alright, and now it'll be the Winston. I think he missed that one, but it's not super clear at the moment. He is in the spore cloud, which is going to make him more difficult to hit, but I have a mech... Oh. Okay, so that's got to be a pair of light PPCs, because it's only 35 damage. That's not terrible at all. Walk into this. Yes, it's going to suck because, you know, spore cloud. But if you hit him, you kill him. Oh, you missed him. That's unfortunate on several levels, because now we're in this... Oh, but we hit him with the tag, so that'll work out a little bit better. Except for moving around. Gonna open fire on us. Managed to get a hit with his medium laser. Armor is getting kind of thin. So we gotta make sure that the Winston dies this turn. Can I see you from at all? No, I'm gonna have to sprint to get right on top of you, basically. Hi, surprise. Oh yes, very much surprise. Or the guy who hasn't moved yet. Oh, we hit him. We hit him quite nicely. I don't think we managed... No, we did not manage to hit him with the chaff rockets on that one. We actually managed to shoot down 3 of them, too. Alright, standing right here, you can't do a thing. But if we moved, where's his back? Actually, speaking of, would that be worth it? How is his back armor? His back armor is nearly pristine. Of course it is. His right side, on the other hand, is not. So we can come around right here onto his right side. And, well, I can't have both, but I can pick and choose. Hello. I think I've got you. Yes, yes, the improved ATMs will not be stopped. It was a light PPC, okay. Exodus. Do you think you can come around and kill this last guy just to make my life easier? I mean, I know that that's not always what you guys enjoy doing, but maybe it'll help out the company. Being jammed by ECM. Blast him with a whole bunch of fire, just the whole disco laser light show that we're going on. Well, we've weakened his left armor quite a bit, but we haven't broken him yet. Ooh, apparently we can't move if we want to do that. Just keep laser light showing. Oh, we got an 18 penetrating hit. Come on. Enough? Not quite. Structure exposed. We've critted some of his pieces of equipment. Oh, I could have moved over here. That would have been better. My mistake, Hammer. Please end this. Please end this charade. Good, okay, lovely. So that's him out. So that's everybody taken out. Took a little bit more damage than I kind of wanted to, but it should be okay. I mean, that should... We didn't take any penetrating hits. We took no headshots. Everything seemed to work out okay. And the mask didn't seem to explode on us, so that worked out. There is a chance that the mask takes a critical hit to the legs, so don't put anything explodey in the legs on a mech that you put mask on. At least I think that's how it would work. So let us see. What are we dealing with? And 205,150 C-bills. We managed to pick up quite a few kills on the commando. Look at that. That's frustrating as all heck. 2.5 skull mission. Heavy enemy lance. What did we run into? We ran into a spider, a fire starter, and a whole bunch of vehicles. Ugh. Not happy game. I was expecting a lance of mechs. We could steal an AMS, which might be a thing. Light PPCs, I already have one, but... Ooh, LRM-15 Delta. Missile has a 15% chance to be intercepted by AMS. This weapon has a recoil of 2. Are less likely to be intercepted than normal, but have a bit of recoil. Not a big deal since we're not really using LRMs. Scroll down. Narc Launcher, Small Laser, Streak SRMs could be interesting. Ooh, Thunderbolts. Fires a single devastating guided missile that does 100 damage. So basically, every single one of these is an AC-20. Yes, please, I suppose. I'm going to grab them both just for now, just to get an idea of what's going on. 210 rated fusion core, maybe. Oh, light engine, duh. Not even going to question that one. We're grabbing a light engine. Light engines are amazing. Light engines will fix everything. Indirect accuracy, that could be useful. Heat sinks, jump jets, lots of jump jets, listen kill ammo. Swarm LRM ammo. So this is what we got shot at that lit everything on fire. Swarm LRMs are indirect missiles that ignore cluster rules, and missed shots will search for new targets in a 100-meter radius around the target. So be a little bit careful if you decide you want to bunch up. Ammo T-bolt, and it's just normal. Wow, it's only 3 shots per. That is painful. That means you'd need, well, 3 tons of ammo, really, in order to make it work for one of those Thunderbolts. That's an interesting problem to have right there. Guardian ECM is the standard one. We don't really need, I don't think we need it, do we? Yeah, we already have one. Fire control energies +1. I think I have one of these, don't I? I have none. Okay. Do I want the thermal bolt or the fire control energy? That's the real question we ask here. Other than that, none of the weapon systems really interest me. I mean, the streak is interesting. It's a +1 accuracy and ignores a pip of evasion. The problem is you need the streak ammo for it, but it could be a nice pickup. It's 4.5 tons, though, compared to 3. The light engine, and that's really all I desperately need. So not a total loss, I suppose. We did get a light engine out of it, so that's always nice. I don't think I need anything else from this. Fire control energy really does kind of call to me, but we are starting to get into an area where we kind of want to move away from that. Got the fire starter part, no, nothing to write home about there. Got a fusion core, got a useless internal combustion engine, which we will sell. And we did actually manage to get one of the T-bolt ammos, although we kind of need 3 tons if we want to make even one of those things work. Because having 3 missiles is not enough to actually run a mech on. So picking up the Thunderbolt 20 was kind of... it wasn't really useful, if I'm completely honest. But it was a whim. I desired it. I wanted to see it in my inventory because I've never had one before. I've had Thunderbolt 5s and 10s before, but never a 20. So maybe at some point we'll come up with a place to put it on the mech. And also maybe there's Thunderbolt ammo in the store, but I'm not sure on that one. I don't think anybody could be sure on that one. Well, until we actually check. Although I don't know what mech we... Well, the Shadowhawks do have an open missile slot. It would be basically a way of getting an AC-20 onto it. I'm not sure if that would be useful. 29,000 for the next 8 days for repair times. We should be fine with that one. Because it's not actually going to be 8 days, of course. It is 3... Wow, it's going to be 3 days for all of them for these, and then 2 days on the shadow. So yeah, 3 days in total. Wait, no, 4 days. Because you got to get the Centurion and then the Commando done. And the Hatcherman build will be shortly after that. So 1... 2, 3, 4. Stop the clock, please. Thank you. And that's all our standard mechs, right? Well, most of our standard mechs right back to us. A-team is almost ready again, but I think it's time to give the B-team a little bit of action, don't you? So let's go check out the B-team, make sure that they're fully kitted out and ready on this one. Brother could use a rank of gunnery, which we're not going to give him if we're completely honest. Don't tell him. Bullet Trap could use piloting. Yes, all the piloting, because he's reached the piloting threshold where it gives him an additional max evasion. So lock him down with that one. That'll make him 6656. Still not as good as the A-team, but hey, that's to be expected. And Hacker and Majestic and Hammer. So you're good. You're good. You're good. So Bullet Trap, Brother. Yeah, Bullet Trap, Brother, Majestic, and Hacker is the team. So... I don't need to check it right now. Let's go to the contracts. We have enough time probably for 2 more contracts this month, and one of them is probably going to be... Where was it? I was looking earlier. Mopping Up. We'll be taking this one as a full cash because it's 2 of 9 priority salvage. It's terrible. So there's no reason to bother with that one. We could do Protect the Mechs. But it is the B team, and so I've always got to keep that in mind. That the B team is not really A-team material, but... maybe we'll be lucky. That's always a terrifying prospect to go with. Maybe we'll be lucky. Alright, so we need... Do I take Brother or do I take Hammer? Hammer's available, but Brother... Well, Brother is part of the B team. I hope I don't come to regret this. Majestic is, of course, the beam one, and then Hacker would be the standard one. So they're not as good as the A-team, but they're almost as good as the A-team. They're pretty close at this point, especially in the gunnery department. I don't think anybody's got 7 gunnery. In fact, I'm nearly positive of it. Yeah, I can see it. Nobody's got 7 gunnery, so it's not a huge loss here. They have several other ancillary abilities that let them move a little bit faster, that let them, well, move a little bit faster, mainly on the initiative order, I mean. But other than that, they're mostly the same. I mean, yeah, they're at least a tier behind on most skills, but gunnery is the one that I'd really be worried about, and for that, everybody's 6s. You know, except for the melee guys, who at that point doesn't really count, because, well, they're both driving the commando at this moment, so there was that. So we're going to be escorting the mechs onto this one. 2 skull missions, so should be a little bit easier than the last one. And if we manage to do a good job on it, maybe we'll pick up a couple of mechs, and we'll have lots and tons of fun with it. So 2 skull mission, and yeah, protect the mechs. A lance of our heaviest mechs is in a poor repair after a long patrol. We have credible intelligence suggesting the locals will attempt to exploit this vulnerability. We have no other significant units available in the area, so we need you to drop in and run interference while we extract our mechs to a repair facility. 5 of 21 priority salvage with 247, was it 800,000 I think it was? Or 247,800 Seabills for the additional cash on that one. Let's drop in and say hi. So the B team is back up. We've got Brother in the Commando, Bullet Trap in the Centurion Rom, Hacker in the MRM Shadowhawk, and Majestic in the Disco Shadowhawk. So let's get underway. Spore Cloud? Spore Cloud, okay. So we'll run into here, into the forest, give us a little bit of protection while also moving very quickly on forward. We do need to basically get rid of the blocking force, which is somewhere up there. Should take us about a turn or two to make it there. Sprinting all the way. We'll follow the road because it's a little bit faster. And lock that down. You know, his mech is not oh yeah, that's what I needed to do in the mech lab. I needed to put in that light engine because that's going to be relatively important and awesome to have. Light engines are amazing. If you don't think that, well, you're wrong. Light engines are the best inner sphere engine you can have, because the XL engines, well, if you lose a torso, you're dead, but a light engine, you lose a torso, you're just in trouble. Okay, we got a Blackjack BJX, not terrible. Not exactly a mech I'd be looking for either, though, because I'm looking for 50 and up tons here. I'd like to keep that to that limit. Keep moving along the road. We're going to see if we can't come around the back. Hey, there's everybody. Got a Jenner, ignorable, Spider, ignorable, Raven. So really, it's just kind of disappointing. There will be 2 more lances of mechs. Don't worry. There will be less disappointment about... I do not actually recognize this map. Well, I kind of do. This normally has a big facility in the center. I'm trying to figure out where it is we're going to be going after this. Well, it's not important until we actually get there. Reserve, brother. They might walk into range, and if they do, I want to basically sprint on top of them and smash them over the... Well, shank him in the back. I can't say smash him over the back of the head because they don't have axes. He will be poking them. Alright, what do you want to do, guys? I'm going to reserve right down to the bottom. It's my turn again. Phase 3. Phase 1. Alright, brother. Time to get on the move. I want to eliminate... That's always the fun thing about having a melee mech like this. Who do I want to kill this round? Alright, come up to brother. Oh, I'm hesitated with him too much. So, oh wait, actually no, it was a cycle back down to the beginning. So, can I get a shot here? I do have a shot. Unobstructed, but I don't have a shot up here, and I don't know... Oh, that's just too brilliant not to take. Yeah, move up here. Say hi. Yeah, we're being jammed by ECM, but not for long. Hit him! Not quite as great as I was hoping for, if I'm completely honest. The Silver Bullet Gauss managed to hit his arm, which is clearly not ideal. Keep the focus fire going down. MRMs ought to do this. I have faith in you, my MRMs. Oh wow, they're only doing 4 damage instead of the 5 damage they normally do. He is unsettled, which I think is a very reasonable position to be in when you've just been blasted by 2 medium mechs. Especially one with an MRM. What are you going to do about it? The Raven's got to run! Like, he's relatively clever at doing that. So, moving off to the side, he will probably rely on his ECM to try and protect him. Hopefully Majestic can overpower his defenses at this point, but it's gonna be a bit of a crapshoot. Hi. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, if I'm completely honest. Take aim. We got a 52 going on here. Shut off the worst. It's the medium pulse. Blast him! Miss, miss, miss. Oh, wow. Everything missed. 1 hit from the pulse laser. So there is that going for us. Did a fairly decent amount of damage, but he's not dead. We should be able to run around and shank him. Hi, Ray. Okay, Jenner coming in nice, up close and personal, deciding that he really wants to be involved in this combat. I think we're good. Phase 13, so we gotta wait for them to actually come down. Blackjack, I kind of want you to come out of cover here so I can do something about it. Spider, I don't care about your 5k. You've got, what, machine guns on your arms? Yeah. Machine guns on the arms is not exactly something I care about, if I'm completely honest. And the Blackjack, I assume. Like, seriously, I don't expect you to roll below a 9. He did not. He's coming out of the objective zone. Perfect. Okay, brother. Come around to the back. Kill the Jenner. Surprise! Oh, how lovely. Yes, shanked. Oh, ho, ho, all the damage. Ooh, that would have hurt. He's got a lot of very unpleasant things on board. Brother will then come around to you. And surprise! Miss. Okay, that was very unfortunate. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention and actually set myself up to make sure that I could hit him. He even missed him with the tag. That's disappointing on so many levels. Bullet Trap or Majestic. Majestic is a bit of a webmaster, so maybe he'll have a better opportunity to do something about this. Yeah, that may be the best way to go about it. Slightly better accuracy, but you know what? I want this Raven down, because I want this ECM gone. Pulse Laser 2 on. Yeah, no point in setting that up. Set this to double mode. There we go. Getting some good work done now here. Unfortunately, his electronic countermeasure system is still intact, and just barely didn't make him unsteady, which would have been very useful to have done. I can, however, move over to the side with my Silver Bullet Gauss, which I don't think has a minimum range. We'll find out. 65, yeah, 59, hit him. Okay, there goes half of his mech, and he should be dead. Yes, good, lovely. So we've managed to kill him. Can you actually get behind him to shoot him in the back? Because if so... not quite. He's close, but he can't quite do it. Because he's very slightly off from being able to make... Wait, are you actually off from being able to make that turn? No, you're very slightly off from being able to make that turn. Could get around behind him. Oh wait, no, there it is. Oh wait, no, that's the side. His back is over here. Yeah, I can't quite get the back shot that I wanted. Because he's totally open from the back. Coming right here, say hi. I think that's exactly what I want to do. The reason is I want to take this... He's got tandem kill SRMs on. I want to remove them from the field at the moment. So we'll nail him with all of the MRMs we can possibly throw a stick at. So he's now lost his evasion, and he's feeling a bit stressed. Reasonable. Hi, Blackjack. Blackjack's getting up right up close and personal. All the medium lasers and the heat really heating up the Centurion, but the Centurion is relatively chill, because its primary weapon's a Gauss rifle, and Gauss rifles just do not generate heat. I would like to prefer to take very little damage for the rest of this combat, so if we can just come back to me without any major problems, because I've got 2 more Lances that I've got to kill, and you're just going to be very irritating, aren't you? Well, the AI is very, very, very seriously weighing its expectations. Ooh, Spider running away. I'm not happy about that for several reasons. The main reason, of course, being I've got to hunt him down. That's just going to be annoying. And then, of course, yep, the Jenner moving off to the side, opening fire. I don't think he actually managed to connect anything on that one, so that's pretty good. We should be able to follow up and hopefully kill everybody. Ammo explosion avoided. He's having a bit of trouble, though, and the fire spreads, so let's get out of the fire before it becomes a major problem. Hi, 81%. Can I make it happen? Running through the fire? Oh, most of his leg is down. That's brilliant. I'm very happy with that. This scene censored for your convenience. Or children, or something to that effect. How are we dealing over here? It is your left leg, which is not the leg that I am on the side of. But I can get there. And... yeah, we're gonna do it. We could save it, but I want to give it a shot. Come on, give him a chance. Sensor scrambled, but didn't manage to take out his leg, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, we're going right up behind here. High VS or large VSP to off, and that'll put our heat actually fully under control. Wub him. Come on, just one to the leg, please. No, not going to happen. All right, that's unfortunate on several levels. I'm a little surprised that they rolled so much better than Brother. Or did, oh no, Brother already went. Yeah, Brother was the one who started off the leg damage. 20 damage to our shoulder. We got hit by a medium laser, but luckily it wasn't one of his SRMs. And his cooking is just becoming a problem for him at this point. I do kind of want to save some ammunition, but I'm going to move through the fire. So, and the reason why we're going to move through the fire is I think I can take out his leg from here. 30 heat from being on fire. That hurts. Turn off a couple of medium lasers just to keep that under control. And tear off his leg. His leg is gone. Your buddy has abandoned you. You should give up.
That hit something good.
Yes, it did. His leg is gone. He's down in the fire. So, -1 to his... well, not minus several to his initiative, because that's how initiative works these days. It's like a -14 or 13 when you get knocked over. It's rather impressive, actually. It's much more... it's much, much more potent and powerful than just the -1 initiative for falling over used to be. Ah, the new initiative system is so much fun. So we've basically got ourselves set to push them away. The mech is on fire, and he's about attempting to share that fire and has done a little bit. But we are inspired, which means we're going to be extra accurate. Oh, you're going to have a bad day, sir. I don't want to be in the burned forest. It's an ecological disaster. Didn't you read the text? But if we go over here, I'm attacking. Reduces movement and stability. I don't really care. Yeah, let's go for it. You know what? We'll be in the burning forest. We'll be the ecological disaster. Okay, that was the arm. I don't care about the arm, if I'm completely honest. Ball trap. Really, I can't pass up this opportunity to remove this Jenner from the table. So, go away, please. Do you have an XL engine? I'm not sure. No, he doesn't. We could just run Hacker right up on top of somebody and have a little bit of fun with him. Or, you know, I can just do this. Rough terrain, hello. I have a lot of weapons. You're gone. I see lots of red, yet you're just gone. I thought about trying to protect him, but at this point we've been messing around with this initial lance for way too long at this point. So we really need to actually get things underway. It's just too dangerous to be operating in this current situation. How much health you got? Yeah, don't use the VSPL. Chill it out more. Yeah, there he goes. Jenner's out. And that will allow us to keep the temperature under control. Get us way back under, so we can alpha strike somebody. They're crab moving forward. We've basically just burned down the whole of the forest. And we did get a nasty hit on the back. Ooh, that sucks on several levels. Oh, that's good. The fog clears itself, or the smoke clears itself out. Lovely. This may not hit because it's 71. Yeah, but it did take out half the mech. Took out his machine guns. I think we killed all his ammunition. So he's about to have a bad day. He's been target acquired as well. So an even worse day, I suppose you could say. Hi, can I get behind you? Oh, I absolutely can. Hi, we're on fire. It's a bit of a problem. But you know what? You're about to die. I think I can do it. Oh, yes. It's just a head and two little legs at this point as they fall to the ground. Alright, so the fire, or the initial force has been successfully dealt with. Okay, the fire's back. So let's go head over here and brace ourselves to chill out, get off fire if we are on fire. We need to also reassess. We have no more chaff rounds, we have no more rockets, we have 12 rounds left for the silver bullet, which should be enough, hopefully. Cross your fingers. He is a little bit undergunned, I feel. We gotta put a light engine into that and make it actually have some form of defense. And my real concern is Majestic, who is sitting over here with just metric tons of heat. Chill out! And then Bullet Trap can walk into the zone. Embrace. Lovely. Welcome to the fight, mechs. Alright, we've secured the area. They may now start heading towards the extraction zone. The extraction zone seems to be relatively close to us. And we've already detected a Scorpion LRM system, which is not the worst thing in the world if we're completely honest about things. We are escorting today a Wolverine, an Orion, nice, a second Orion, so 2 Orions, and a Crab. I'd love to have those Orions, I really, really would. You know what? Let's turn the mask on. Ho, ho, ho. Let it populate just how far I can actually move. I love it. Oh, I love it on so many levels. Mask is amazing. Surprise! Okay, we got a Wolfhound, which is a light mech, a Trebuchet, which is a medium, a cargo truck, which could be dangerous. By could be dangerous, Lady Electo added a couple of, cargo trucks with surprise payloads. I'm not quite sure what's in them. I haven't actually checked because there were a couple of people who commented on them, posted pictures, and I didn't want to be spoiled. But I look forward with great trepidation.
Let's go.
So let's get underway. Shadowhawk moving up. It's going to stick with the convoy for a little bit as their Wolverine moves forward. Doesn't have a shot on anybody. That's okay. We'll be fine. Moving way up. Ooh, actually, if I'm off the road a little bit, I can get a shot on people, so we'll take that. Say hi. Silver bullet, not worth it. We can, however, plink away with a couple of mediums. Hey, we hit him! A 1.5% chance we hit him! How brilliant is that? Oh, the ER mediums working out okay.
How's it going?
You're way far behind, Mr. Webmaster. We need to get you way forward. He's not really a Webmaster. He's only got 1 medium pulse and a VSPL. The rest are his regular lasers. That's not really Wub. Oh, I was hoping so badly that you would stay within sight range of me. Because I really, really wanted to hit you with a shank. Okay, the Scorpion LRM is already under fire because we were providing decent targeting for it. Crab, I'm assuming, is an energy variant, so wasn't able to target anybody. Trebuchet stepping a little bit forward. Brother's up, but Brother's going to reserve. Yes, that's dangerous, but he'll keep his evasion going on here. And the reason why we did that, of course, being that we would like to shoot people, and in order or shank people. In order to do that, we have to see them. Reserve again. They have to come to me. That's the key. Okay, the Orion moved up and did basically nothing, so they're going rather slow on this one, as kind of to be expected. And done. And Bullet Trap. Bullet Trap, will you be able to get line of sight on people? That'll be the most interesting question of the day. You have a line of sight, but you don't have sight. But you have a 70% chance to hit the target you can't see. Fire! Oh, he hit him. He hit him perfectly with that silver bullet Gauss. I'm loving it. I'm not quite sure what separates a normal Gauss rifle from a silver bullet Gauss rifle. I'm gonna have to look that up on Sarna. Hello, Scorpion. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I don't want to shank you, if I'm completely honest. I want to shank your buddies. Oh, the return fire, now that we actively and accurately can see him. They're about to have a bad day, I assume. Maybe we are. Because we've got this lance and then the next lance, and this lance is, well, a mortar technical. That's what we're getting involved with. Okay, so we're dealing with artillery. Duck. And it may be a wise decision to get out of the forest. So the mortar technical I'm not super concerned with. I know I probably should be a little bit more concerned than I am. Oop, don't want to do that. I want to attack the trebuchet. I just want to walk up and stab the trebuchet with my vibroshiv, because I think that'll be the most useful thing, but I may not have a target. Yep, some incoming fire, nothing too special. Should be okay, though. Alright, brother, you're up. I don't think anybody can hit you. Well, the Wolfhound could, that would be unfortunate. Oh man, he managed to nail him dead on the turret. Lock up, kill it, please. Goodbye, Scorpion. I had to think about it for a second. I just didn't realize just how dead is this thing really. So I managed to kill it. He'll be braced a little bit. And his front is towards the enemy. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody. Oh, stay there. Don't move behind me. To the side is kind of okay. But really, I'm just going to run him around. We'll shank the Wolfhound to the back. It's going to be great. Brilliant, you'll see. Assuming Brother rolls well enough. Hacker actually being the man of the hour at the moment. Let's sprint him forward. I'm going to ignore the Wolfhound. Yeah, I know, crazy, it's a light mech, but I want to see you so I can do this to you. Oh, I have all the MRMs I could ever desire. And we hit him on the head, so that works out great. And now, are you in range? Oh, do I have to shut off the mask? Active component mask on, fail, 40%. No, thank you. I'm not in range of him, apparently. He must have terrain surrounding him, which is a tad unfortunate. So we're going to come over here. It's, I will lose 4%, but I'm a little bit better protected because I don't want to put my back towards the mortar carrier. Mask is off and mask is broken. Oh, so, whoops. Lower legs have been destroyed. That is unfortunate. So apparently I do need to turn off the mask. Because I didn't turn it off properly, which is a tad unfortunate. Because that was a critical hit that we didn't need to take. That mech is going to be down for a little while. Whoop him! Gotta remind myself, it's not actually Whoop, he's just shooting him with normal medium lasers. Okay, he's unsteady, having a bad day. If Bullet Trap can get in there first, Bullet Trap can basically annihilate him. Or the Wolverine. You know, that'll do it too. Oh, just all the cannons all over the place. He's knocked over. Head hit, pilot injured. He'll be on his back. And that'll put 2 injuries on this pilot, bringing him down to only 2 remaining. And Bullet Trap can just walk up and basically head chop him, but you know what? I think, this is a hunch of mine, they're going to take care of it for me. So we're going to walk up here, 76, 49, yeah, go for the 76. I was so hoping you would hit him in the head, but no, you managed to miss him completely with that. So 70% chance managed to miss. The Orion doesn't see him. Oh, I thought he would. My mistake. I was almost positive the Orion would have a line of sight on this guy, but apparently not. We are either blocking it or the heel is just a little bit too hard to see. Okay, AI is trying to plan what it wants to do with the mortar carrier. And all kinds of shots going down. Doesn't look like it actually hit anything. We all appear to be just fine. Can't really tell. Crab running up. Crab does not have a target, unfortunately. And this Orion also... Oh, no, this Orion does have a shot because he's got LRM, so his buddy didn't shoot, but this one did. So, -4 initiative on this guy. He's having a bad day, although all of my people have gone, and so has all of the Protect the Mech's Lance. So the only thing we got to remember is to make sure that the Wolverine does not get attacked. Where did he go? Oh, doesn't really matter. Trebuchet moving off to the side, bombarding the Wolverine. Managed to shoot down some, and the Wolfhound stands. And he's ready for combat. Hopefully that's not triple PPC, because it looks blue, and blue is PPCs. That's how you know this works. Oh crap, is the mask destroyed? Or is it just critted? I know that we've, taken major critical, damage to the hips, damage to the lower leg. We're okay, I think, because hips and lower legs can be repaired and fixed. Guarded and entrenched. Brother, hi. Is your mask still on? I don't know. Mask state off. Okay, so you click it to trigger it. I gotcha. My mistake. Rather severe mistake at that, which is a tad unfortunate because, taking a hit like that is never fun. Kill him, please. Not dead, but having a bad day. A very bad day. He's on his back again. Oof. He's down to a single injury remaining. Bail out, dude. You know you need to. Well, my friends should be able to clean him up. Oh, just nailed him with the PPCs. Beautiful in every way. Are those twin PPCs? They are twin PPCs, so the cover is doing quite a bit of work for him. More to technical, moving around, trying to figure out quite what he wants to do. Gonna lob some more fire coming down. Not being all that accurate. Clearly he doesn't have a very good targeting system in order to actually support that and build that up. And my turn, Hacker's up. So Hacker, you know what? We could just like lay into him and have a good time. 35 forward armor. That's probably less than that, but those two probably combined. Basically, what we do by this is we reduce the number of locations we can hit and increase our accuracy. Oh yeah, and also ignore cover, which is extraordinarily important. Did we kill him? Oh, his ammo exploded, which was incendiary ammo, which he's having a bad day. A little bit of light fire going down on the motor technical. One hit on him, and that's all he managed to get, but still one hit isn't better than nothing. Oh yes, this mech is just having a terrible day.
Standing by.
You know what? I think we need to get on top of this a little bit.
Roger.
Take care of the trebuchet in just a moment. Fire everything? No, thank you. We shall shut off the pulse laser, we'll shut off the medium laser, and the medium laser, and the medium laser, just to keep ourselves underneath the heat. Managed to hit him with once, hit him twice. Wasn't a penetrating hit, but he's certainly been tapped on that one. And more call shot going down. I was kind of hoping they'd be able to take him out.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's prevent him from being able to survive.
Confirmed.
Hi. I don't know where I'm going to hit, but somewhere is... Well, hit here. Yeah. Oh, a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much.
Target eliminated.
So that worked out. He's down. We've taken out the trebuchet. We just need to kill him. The crab is not going to look back enough in order to handle that. Firing large pulse lasers and managed to get a hit. His mortar technical can't have much armor left. It's technical. And the Wolfhound rises again. Ooh, getting off the ground. He's only got one leg at this point. He can open fire. Oh, punching right through. Dealing some nasty damage. That leg is vulnerable as all heck. Brother, if you wouldn't mind just doing the honors at this point.
Got it.
Poke. There we go. Alright, Wolfhound taken care of. Pilot got incapacitated, but then again, also we managed to blow up the entirety of the mech, so doesn't really matter. Our turn, Bullet Trap gets to move up. He'll take a shot as best as he can. High angle, shooting down to low. 9 rounds remaining. We're good. He's dead. Lovely. Alright, so now we just need to wait for the reinforcements to arrive and deal with them wherever they might be. And in the meantime, we'll get everybody forward. Hopefully we'll all get there before, the entirety of the enemy force shows up. We should be able to chill out as well, which will be lovely. Sprint. And we want to get sort of towards the edge here.
You got it. Going flat out.
And lock that down. And enemy gets to move up nice and slowly. Orion, please tell me the other... Oh, the other Orion is stuck. We'll send... I can't send anybody back for it. We'll fight the battle and then we'll send somebody back for it. We'll do it that way. I suppose, actually, though, we could get Brother to do it, because Brother is stupidly fast. Although he's considerably less fast at the moment, thanks to his mask exploding. Which was unfortunate. We'll deal with that as we move forward.
Receiving you.
And we'll sprint. Get ourselves right here. It's a road. I was worried for a second that I had accidentally moved myself on a dropship square, but it is not. Probably Probably from over here. I gotta guess that.
Standing by.
Ball trap, get on the move. Get yourself up the road, closer towards where I assume the target's going to be. May not. I mean, it could be something entirely different from what I anticipate, but I do anticipate this broad open area where it looks perfect for people to spawn in. And they will activate the zone. And here comes the dropship. Hello. It's always a leopard. Oh no, no, it's slightly off to the side. We got Mr. Shanky. That's a problem. Come on, just hit him. At all? Wow, that was really, really terrible. He had 2 large pulse lasers and wasn't able to touch anybody on that one. That's unfortunate on several levels. Long range PPC fire all missing as well. Okay, they're not being the greatest of mech warriors ever, especially with a mech that can frankly annihilate them if you want to see it. Clint, of course there is. And our dropship has arrived. Hello. So I'm a little bit concerned about having our Shadowhawk up front because Mr. Shanky's in the mix. And Mr. Shanky is, well, brother is in a Mr. Shanky. That should kind of tell you what's going on here. Activate the mask. We need to get over to save our friends. Look at how much our distance has been reduced. Ugh, that's painful. Targets. A Stinger, a Commando, a Wolfhound. Commando is the most deadly thing right now. And the last one's a Clint. Okay, managed to plink on him a little bit. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be pretty. We might take some nasty hits on this one. All of them are hard to hit targets. It's unfortunate. How's my recoil actually doing? I assume that's the weapon accuracy -1. Fire! Miss, miss, miss. Nothing too great, but we were kind of expecting that. For obvious reasons. I mean, we're shooting into basically the dark. Alright, how much am I feeling that I want to mess with this? Yeah, I think I can... I actually think I can take it a little bit. Say hi. Just terrible accuracy all around. Okay, keep firing on the Commando. You know what? Vigilance. And then fire the Commando. So pouring out the fire, we actually did manage to tag him, so that'll be great. Target acquired on him, starting to deal a little bit of damage, so he'll have a little bit more of a rough time. That Shadowhawk up front is in almost pristine condition and is now braced, which should hopefully reduce the amount of damage that he takes in this current round. If we take too much, we're going to have a bad day. Wolfhound maneuvering over to the side, opening fire with a PPC and a couple of medium lasers. Nothing too terrible so far. I can handle it, right? Majestic is up. Majestic will come from the side because, surprise, medium lasers are 25%, which is really terrible. But that's much better. Cook it. 1 laser off to get it under control. Yeah, blast him. It's too good of an opportunity not to shoot. And the reason why we can't hit the broadside of a barn over with him is the fact that he hasn't moved yet and he's under spawn protection. Okay, I was hoping that both of those would hit, but now maybe this one will hit, because he's got no evasion. There we go. Oh, PPC explosion just blew that thing apart. And engine destroyed. So the Wolfhound is out. Lovely. Thank you, Orions. That's why we'd like to get one. Orions are fun. Okay, let's see what Mr. Shanky does, because Mr. Shanky will basically very badly damage one of our mechs. Clint is moving forward. Clint will engage the Centurion. Lovely. I can handle that for now. We're still under fire, but Rom can take it. Rom's a tough boy. And the Commando taking a single long-range shot, but we're okay with that one. We're going to be testing on this round whether or not we can shut off the mask by doing this. Friendly crab moving forward, and did nothing. Okay. That's fascinating. Alright, still left down to the Stinger, which we're not super worried about. It's a Stinger after all. But Mr. Shanky, he's going to be painful on every single level. And there goes the Stinger soaring through the air, blasting 2 shots into the back of the Shadowhawk, which we can take. We will handle it. And time for Mr. Shanky, of course, to do whatever it is he decides he wants to do, because I believe everybody else has moved at this point. Honestly, as far as the mission's concerned, so long as they don't run up and manage to shank the Wolverine and kill it in 1 round, that's good. I was expecting this. Duck! Oh! Oh! That hurt a lot. And not just a little a lot, but a lot. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can't kill everybody this round before bad things start happening. We're gonna run right up into point blank range with you and say hi. I think I can do the exact same thing as your buddy just did to me. Fire. Come on, if we get a good cluster, good cluster, good cluster. That's what we were looking for. Clint is down. Brother. Brother, are you in range?
Yes, Commander.
You are not. Don't lie to me. Bullet trap.
Ready for orders.
Bullet trap is almost dead. I mean, that's a problem. That is more than a little bit of a problem. How much? 78.
Roger.
Please, for the love of goodness. Okay, that helps. That's a start. But he's not dead.
Commander.
Brother, turn the mask. Well, no, it's 20% at the moment. I can handle that. Because we're going to get in close to his back. Where's his back? His back is... Well, for the obstruction shot, what am I looking at? 25. No, thank you. Where's his back, please? I saw it. There it is. 22. Jeez. That's not good at all. So we'll just, I suppose, crowd him.
Confirm.
Zoom. Hi. 37.
Affirmative.
Missed him with both of them. That's unfortunate on several levels, because if he gets to move soon, which I anticipate he will since he's a light mech... Oh, please, please, please! Why? He's open to you.
Good to go.
Why would you do that? The commando is literally right there. Easy pickings. Why would you even contemplate shooting this stinger? Blast him.
Firing.
We gotta save the ROM. Must save the ROM. There we go. Okay, maybe have saved the ROM. We're not positive on that just yet.
Heat damage.
Okay, I thought for a second that we took heat damage and took damage to the pilot, but no, we're good. Stinger is not the mech you want if you want to start surviving enemy shelling. And it's hopefully not going to be able to get behind us, because if it can, if he's got 2 medium lasers, which he may not anymore after all half of his mech has been eliminated, he could kill us. Also, we're currently open to criticals, which is almost as bad. He's falling back a little bit. Brother.
Standing by.
Okay, now we shut off the mask. Mask off. Lovely. Take a long-range bot shot, 42%.
Roger that.
Clink. Nope. I'm not super concerned at this point. As long as we keep bullet trap back and just put hacker forward, we should be fine.
Standing by.
You have a shot? You do? Open fire.
Confirmed.
Miss, but double hit. So a single hit, but then misses. Step back. He's pilot. Taking advantage of that.
Standing by.
Hacker. Mr. Hacker.
Moving to
You don't have a line of sight, but you do have really good hit chances, so I think you can bore him down with your improved MRMs. There goes his leg. There goes his CT. I really love this MRM build. I really hope not to lose it because it's fantastic.
Yes.
Majestic, go pick up the Orion over there.
Okay. Throttle up.
So this mission took a little bit more damage than I kind of wanted to, for obvious reasons. The mask explosion and then nearly losing everything. But we should hopefully get a pretty decent amount of kit. So we'll just sit here,
Off for a while.
and we'll all be set. Right, this is all safe area.
Holding here.
Majestic is safe back here, right?
Commander.
Yeah, looks like it. Just
Taking
gotta be
input.
careful. The Orion moving forward is going to take him another turn to get in the zone, but we're fine, I suppose.
Holding and cooling.
And everybody else is just going to wait for a second.
Waiting.
Alright, now everybody waits.
Stabilizing and bracing.
There we go. Okay, they're all in.
Good to go.
So just get to the end of the turn, and we've successfully done another mission. So, took a little bit more damage in that one than we kind of wanted to. Although the opposition was more numerous than it was in the A-Team's mission. But
Confirmed.
the ROM almost got busted pretty badly. He's gonna need some pretty decent repairs on that one. The E-cooling got critted, which is gonna be unfortunate because that's gonna require actual manual repair at this point instead of just letting it cycle through. So that's gonna be a little bit of an expensive repair. Mr. Shanked nearly killed the Centurion, which would have been terrible if we managed to break that heatsink kit. I don't know what I would have done. But we are still all alive. So that's the most important thing. Alright, 261,790, but it's the 5 of... yeah, multiple penetrating hits. This was on us. Just got it checked. The left torso, was it? No, the right torso. Okay, so the mask is not destroyed. Just a hip and the lower leg. So, a little bit of internal damage on these two mechs. These two ones did fairly fine. The Shadowhawks are just solid, reliable I'ma kick your butt mechs. A single blackjack part that I don't really care about. Most of a Clint, a Jenner, most of a Raven, Trebuchet, a Wolfhound. All of a Wolfhound if we want it. ER large laser, yes. And heavy PPC, yes. Who had the heavy PPC? Oh, was that on the Wolfhound? Basically, it's an AC-20 in PPC form, which is pretty hilariously fun. Exostar medium lasers, which are plus accuracy with MMLs. Mortar 2, I'm not sure what that does. Tell me, what does the Mortar 2 do? 8 times 2, so 16 damage in total, which is terrible. Normal AC2 only does 25, so... But it only weighs 2 tons. Okay. Wide range munitions will not be intercepted by AMS, so that could be interesting. Range 420, 690. Only generates 3 heat. Okay, so that's an interesting slot filler. Pair of MRM-10s, but MRM-10s are a bit small for what you want to use MRMs for. Endosteel, multiple types, because they're broken, right? Yes, they are. Or no, because they're there, it doesn't bundle them together. Fire control system missile, +1 indirect, thank you. FCS Rainmaker. Minus 15% heat generated from missile weapons fire, cockpit fire control system provide. Hit, sensors, destroyed. So that's interesting. Gyro XL. MML2 off, because I don't want it compared to what I'm going to get, which is that Rainmaker, because that's fascinating. A whole ton of heat sinks, heavy ferro, heat sink double, whole bunch of jump jets, patchwork materials, reflective coating, small TTS energy +2 energy accuracy. Nah, I don't think we need it. Well, throw off the ER larges. We've got a mech with ER larges already. We don't really need another at this point. So, where did it go? Oh, more improved MRM ammo would be worth having. But I don't want to waste an entire thing for that. 60-meter AoE deals if... Oh, really? Is 4 to primary and secondary targets. So really it does 20 damage, because it does... If it hits, it deals the 8 damage times 2, and then the area of effect damage is the 4 damage. So the primary target can receive up to 20 damage, and everybody around him will receive 4. I think. 40 shots? That's 20 shots. Jeez. So for 6 tons, which is the normal price of a entire AC2, which we wouldn't normally use because AC2s are kind of terrible, you could have 2 mortars and 80 shots for them. That's pretty amazing. Oh, weapon mount. Jeez, I almost missed that. We're taking that without question. So the heavy PPC, the fire control system missile, the Rainmaker, direct fire missile accuracy. Yeah, this could work on another MRM build that we build. Lock that in. All right, so we got Clint and a commando part. We didn't get the blackjack part. 1, 2, 3. 3 Raven parts that might have built us another Raven. 1, 2, 3, 4 Wolfhound parts that may have built us Wolfhound, but I don't think so. Got an ER medium, ER small, LRM 5. Case 2 is nice. The comm suite is nice. And a patchwork material. So that worked out pretty good. All in all, in terms of salvage, it was really nice. Although it's going to be very, very expensive to repair every single mech. Well, technically every mech did take damage, but the 2 mechs that took critical damage, which is unfortunate. So those 2 mechs are going to be out for a while, but we should be okay for now, I think. Cross your fingers. But yeah, we didn't get any mortars, which is a bit sad, because the mortars really do seem to be like perfect slot fillers, only being 2 tons. I'd call them better than machine guns in certain builds, because machine guns are half a ton. So 1.5 tons gets you a machine gun plus ammo. Or, 1 ton gets you a machine gun and half a ton of ammo. But for 3 tons, you could have a pretty interesting piece of equipment, especially if you start using, because it appears there's support ammunition types. I mean, one was acid ammo. That's not terrible at all.
That mech you wanted is back.
Yep, we got the Wolfhound. A common field refit employed by some MechWarriors, this model simply removes the rear-mounted medium laser and adds an extra heat sink. Since there are no rear-firing weapons in this game anyway, it doesn't really matter. The 39,000 for the next 10 days. But that should be fine. We're okay. Our cost paid for that. We're fine, I think. Centurion is going to be out for 6 days. Move the Commando up. We'll have another Lance ready to go in 3. So we're missing a Centurion and we're missing the Hatchet Man. Getting a little bit... We're missing both of our Centurions. So 2 Shadowhawks, a Commando, and the Hunchback. And that can form a Lance. So we can go out in 2 days, was it? Yeah, 2 days for that Shadowhawk. Uno, dos, stop. Yeah, 5 days for the Centurion, 5 days for the Hatchetman, 11 days on the normal Centurion, because that's taken one hell of a pounding. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Not terrible things going on at all. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.